They called themselves the Veilkar, tall, bioluminescent giants with bones harder than titanium and skin that shimmered like oil on water. The Galactic Concord revered them as enforcers of peace, but to the humans of Sector 19 they were nothing more than arrogant tyrants in polished armor. On the trade station orbiting Zeta Prime, beneath the flags of 50 worlds, an argument broke out. A 16-year-old human boy named Cade had been caught by a Veilkar soldier attempting to barter human relics, old Earth tech, without a license. "I didn't steal it," Cade had said calmly. "It was my father's. He died in the Singularity War." The Veilkar, towering at over 8 feet tall, looked down at the boy with disdain. "You speak without permission, mammal." Without warning, the soldier's arm moved. One slap. That's all it took. Cade's head twisted unnaturally, his skull shattered like glass under pressure. He dropped like a puppet with its strings cut. Silence fell on the promenade. Dozens had witnessed it, aliens of every kind. Cameras whirred silently in the corners. A human boy had been executed in broad daylight for a licensing violation. A minute passed. Then, too. Not a word. Not a scream. Just the silent whine of the air recyclers and the faint hum of the station's core. And then she stepped forward. Commander Rail Winters of the Terran Defense Union. Exodivision. 30 years a soldier. Silver hair pulled back, TDU sigil gleaming on her armor. Her eyes locked on the Veilkar. "You just made the biggest mistake of your species' history," she said flatly. The Veilkar scoffed, turning to her. "This is Concord space. He broke the law. I executed justice." She took one step forward. "You murdered a child." Another Veilkar, armored in ceremonial white, stepped between them. "Move along, human. You don't want a war." Rail didn't flinch. "We never did. You brought it." She tapped her wristband. Instantly, dozens of hidden human agents throughout the station activated. Nano blades extended. Drone hives unfurled like wings from hidden satchels. Stealth suits shimmered into visibility. It wasn't just a protest. It was a coordinated operation. The Veilkar soldier didn't even have time to react. In under 3 seconds, a rail dart punched through his skull, splitting his face in half. The shockwave knocked 2 aliens back against the promenade wall. Chaos erupted. But humans weren't retreating. They were advancing. Across Zeta Prime's sectors, Terran forces activated sleeper tech. Security systems hijacked. Concord protocols overridden. Within an hour, the entire station was under Terran control. The galaxy watched in disbelief. For decades, humanity had been mocked, primitive, emotional, reckless. Barely out of their gravity well, the Veilkar used to say. But they forgot one thing. Humans remember. Within 2 days, the Terran Defense Union had declared independence from the Concord and sent encrypted messages to over 20 allied species who had also suffered under Veilkar justice. Many responded with quiet support. A few with open allegiance. And then came the broadcast. Rail stood in front of the Galactic Concord Council, a live feed beaming across the stars. "This began with a slap," she said. "But it ends with a reckoning. We are not your cattle. We are not your inferiors. We are human. We grieve, yes. But then, we build weapons." The Veilkar ambassador scoffed. "You would declare war over a boy?" Rail's expression didn't change. "No," she said. "We declare war for every boy. Every girl. Every colony you've crushed under your glowing boots. We declare war because you never thought we'd fight back." She leaned forward. "And that's your last mistake.